Using the Vima Rev glasses as a warm-up or training without actually shooting your shotgun, first thing we'd want to do is go through and turn them on. I've got them hooked up to my phone already. So I would flash them at, I'm going to start at number 10 and go ahead and put them on, get them comfortable. Just like you would in skeet, trap, sporting clays, Olympic skeet, you're going to view a target, see where it comes from early, and try to focus on it as hard as you can. So in this case, the machine is out behind where I'm looking, beyond the camera actually, and I'm going to watch the machine and watch the bird come off and try to see detail in the bird as hard as I can. Pull. Okay, I didn't have any trouble seeing that bird, so at this point I would go ahead and raise the occlusion to 13. Pull. So that's about right for that particular trajectory. A good way to do it is if you're shooting sporting clays, you can go to a 5-stand and watch a full round of 5-stand. So if you got 5 shooters shooting 25 birds each, now you're going to watch 125 birds, and just look at every bird as hard as you can, try to see detail in the clay. And the glasses will do you good, it'll do you well as far as making your eyes and your brain see what they need to see, even without shooting. Still not quite as good as shooting with them, but in a situation where you're short on time, or you don't have a practice field to practice on, or if you're shooting Olympic skeet and by rules you can't shoot that morning, you can view targets, and this is a great way to do it. So you just set the glasses up and view the targets and look at the targets as hard as you possibly can, just as if you were shooting, you just don't have the gun in your hand. Okay, so true story, last year I was in Phoenix shooting a sporting clays tournament, and I had a husband and wife with me that were my students, and on Friday morning we had to shoot 5-stand at 10 o'clock, and I had introduced the glasses to them previously. So what I did is I set the glasses up for the wife to use in watching the whole squad that was in front of us, watching all of their targets. So she watched 125 targets with the glasses on. Now keep in mind, she's a C-class shooter, her husband's an A-class shooter in sporting clays. And when the squad ahead of us was done, she took the Rev glasses off and put her regular shooting glasses on, and I instructed her to just go ahead and shoot her competition and look at the targets just as if she still had the glasses on. Long story short, she ended up shooting a 21 out of 25, beating her husband, and he wasn't real happy about that, but she did very, very well. She's the type of shooter that tends to look at the barrel and tends to look at the gap between the barrel and the clay. And what the strobe training did, and just standing there watching birds, was get her eyes and her mind out of that mode and more into the mode of just focusing on the target. And that's one of the great things that the glasses do.